Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Revell. And this week I'm working a bit more on my 62 Corvette from Revell. This is the special edition kit. Here's the box art for this one, for those of you guys that may not be familiar with the kit. And really not doing anything crazy on this one. I'm just building it and enjoying it. So, as it's progressing. But before I jump too far into this particular build, let's take a moment and mention my sponsor, Hobby Nut Models, who's having a Christmas sale going on. So there'll be a link in the video description below, but he's got some discounted kits going on, and as he's trying to get more inventory in. So there's some pretty good deals to be had there, so check them out. I'd appreciate it. When it comes to this one, I got a lot of stuff done. There's a few things I wanted to have done before I made this video, but I've kind of run out of time, and it's time to make the video. But I got a lot of time to work on it. But I really hadn't shown it since I last did it, but I did get the body clear coated after repainting it and getting it all on there, and getting the decals on the front. Those look pretty good. The line that I was fighting with is very subtle, so some angles you can see it, some angles you can't. To my surprise, the decals are a little bit bigger than the letters, but the bulges, they kind of, highlight it and everything. So getting her together. This front bumper though, tight fit, really tight fit. And I didn't think too much about actually test fitting this one before I did it, but she's in there, but it is tight. Doesn't quite line up right here on both sides, but not much I can do about that at this point. You could fill it in, smooth it, make it a little bit better. But this one's right out of the box, so it's pretty much exactly how it is. There's the fuel injection emblem right there, the decals, the molding here. There's rockers. I've got those aren't glued on. There's some trim that still hasn't been put on this thing. Rear's done. This is another piece that's another tight fit with the paint buildup and clear, I'm sure. But I didn't test fit that either before I put that in. Taillights are all on there. This fit beautifully. So a lot of things going on, but a little bit I still need to do bare metal foil these items. So these spears here and right around here and the waterfall. So a couple little pieces of bare metal foil, and I got to black out the whole inside. I haven't done that yet. Usually I've had that done by this point, but I didn't get that far yet. And one of the reasons though was when I realized, putting the chrome in here, it's all exposed. So I'm like, you know what, I might as well get the chrome in there because I'm gonna be blacking out all of that as well behind the headlights. And same thing with the taillights and all these pins, that come through the body. So that's all gonna get blacked out. So I decided, you know what, let me, put the chrome on first, and then I'll do that. Then while I was at it, I put the headlights in. Wanted to see how she looked and everything, and clean it up. There's still some little areas where, I've got glue that needs to come off. So, matter of fact, there's some right there. Looking at my camera lens and seeing it on there, much easier to see than, with my naked eye, apparently. I'm getting old. But, that's really excited about the way this is. Hood's fitting. That's always a scare. With the clear and whatnot, it builds up kind of tight, but that's fitting really nicely. And same thing, got to black out the bottom. But headlights are in there. The waterfall that goes right down to the console, which, leads me to the interior, which is half done. But that's going to go right there. So got to put some bare metal foil on that as well. So that's one of the next things I need to do. But the interior, simple black. The pedals and the shifter with the white shift knob, and silver painting the part of the console, which really isn't a console, but getting all this together. Now, I had one little issue when I was painting my dash. It was mounted like this, and I forgot to flip it over, just like that, really flip it over, and make sure I got paint on this back lip here and on the back of this. So there was some white exposed there, and then the mold lines were a little bit obvious. So I decided I'm going to sand those and repaint the dash. So that kind of delayed me because I was actually doing painting on a couple other cars. So I did a lot of semi-gloss black today. So this is one of the things that got painted. So that's why the dash isn't done. I don't have the decals on it, the silver trim or anything. I ran into that delay. Door panels are pretty much ready. They were already painted. They just need the foil and the silver trim, but I put the red in the doors right there. Those are reflectors for when the doors open, so you can see the doors open. Pretty cool. Steering wheel, it's pretty much ready for the painting. A lot of the trim parts here, but that kind of stalled finishing this. The chassis though, this thing, loving this. So there's the engine, the manual tranny. I got the shocks painted gold. Steering linkages painted that more of an iron color. Exhaust, blackout in the tips here. Gold shocks. Getting it all together. The leaf springs. And just some of the details here. There's a decal on the filter there. If you can see it, you can definitely see it from that side. Painted around the rim here for the body color, because the rims on these were body color. And a lot of trim here and a lot of little decals. There's one on the bottle here. The fuel filter, which is what that actually is the fuel filter, because that's the fuel inlet. A decal there. Then the two on the generator here. And then right on the radiator as well. But getting all this stuff to fit and getting all the hoses to fit. A little bit of black wash on the valve covers and all over the fuel injection stuff. And even the steering column and steering gear right there. So a lot of little things here that make this quite a bit. Now I still got decals for the white line tires, emblems that go in the very center there, the Corvette lettering and stuff for Chevrolet. But this is looking really good. Now this is kind of a tight fit here, and you got to get that steering to go into this thing. But getting all of this to fit, it's a bit of a struggle to get it quite fit. But I'm following the instructions in the order that they want you to do it. But extremely happy with the way this is looking. So hopefully it fits together really nice. The other ones I've seen built up look great. So she's coming along. Just a few pieces. Matter of fact, I don't think I have any parts. Well, the glass. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The glass and maybe another part or two, because the mirrors are here. It's got this really nice dash mounted mirror. If I don't drop it and lose it, but that mounts right on top of the dash, so that's pretty slick. And then the tray. But I got a lot of things that I need to foil on this thing. Black trim on these rockers, which these, if you look at how they're shaped, a lot of the chrome on this thing is very specific to left and right or exactly where it goes. So you got to pay really close attention. So yeah, you can see how it's shaped, follows that. You got to glue that down. But being that I got to flex this out, I think I'll glue that after the body's on and paint that. Same thing with these taillights. They're marked specifically where they go, but I don't think they're marked right. So I was just kind of fumbling around with them, seeing which ones look better, which way they go, and how they fit. And the bumpers are also left and right specific as far as the instructions say. But they seem like they would interchange, but maybe the angle on this side was just a little different where I could tweak it. Those are obviously left and right specific. Nothing really on the front. These by part number are, but I couldn't really figure out if they actually were or not. They seem like they are, but once I got them glued in. But even mock-up, when you're sliding them in there to get them in and out of it, they don't come in and out very well. It's hard to get them out. So, no, they're glued in now, though. Same thing, this bumper is glued in now. So, pretty happy with the way this thing is coming out. So, maybe the next time you see it, it'll probably be completely done. Not sure, how much more time we're going to get this week. May do a little bit more to it tonight, but I needed to get this filmed for you so that we had something here to show you for Wednesday. So we'll get back on it here. And I did, like I said, this weekend, I did get some time, put some primer on a couple other projects. The Bullet Mustang that I talked about, which got primer and a lot of semi-gloss black. Another one that's been stalled, been sitting for a long time. I got some primer on that one. I'll reveal that one at a later date. I don't know if I'll actually build it on the channel where I just show you the finished build on that one as well. That's kind of how some of these go. Is I don't really have a pressure or a timeline. I just do it as I do it and as I feel. So, no real pressure there on my side, but that's just how, the content keeps coming your way. So anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in, subscribing, all your comments and everything, your likes, shares, subscribes, of course. And you guys, you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.